Good morning, Sunday morning, man. Y'all saw yesterday afternoon when I got done about the stump grinding tooth. My neighbor down here, he's got a stump grinder and he runs the same teeth that I do, so he's gonna sell me a couple of his. And he gets them for pretty cheap. I don't know if he gets the name brand green teeth, but he's saying that he's gonna give me 2 of them for $25. He said he pays about 12 bucks each for them. That's a pretty good deal, man. Again, I don't know. You know, it's the first time I've replaced them, so you know, he might know something I don't know. When I go over here to his house, I'm going to try to get some video of his forestry mulcher and do a quick little clip with him. I don't know if he's got time or whatever, and show y'all his forestry mulcher that he's got. And he never uses it. He said he never uses it. He said it'll run the machine. It runs the machine hot. And sometimes, well, I've read a lot about skid steers and all. Sometimes the Bobcat machines run hot when you got big attack. I guess anything will run hot if you if it's worn, you know, if it's used hardcore enough. My Kubota ain't never ran hot, and that's kind of some of the things that I think about when I'm on what attachments to buy. And you don't want to, I don't know, you don't want to put you know, have to push the machine so hard to run an attachment and it run it like it should. Like for my machine, the 75.3 Kubota, I don't run you know, the forestry mulchers or whatever, because I know it will run one, but it's not going to run it like I think it should or like I would want to, and I'll tear something up because well, y'all see, I'll tear a brush cutter up that's made for 40 GPM and I'm only at 30 GPM. So yeah, but he's fixing to go down. He said one of his stump grinder, he's got some, you know, he's got the standalone stump grinding units, and he said one of them needs a battery, so he's fixing to be outside down here and gonna
great tool. I just can't sell the work. Nobody wants to pay. Look, to run
I'll walk over here and look at it.
To run that, you got to have people that do a lot of land clearing,
right,
to get the good jobs. Homeowners, you go over and say, I need $2,500. $2,500.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't sell it to a homeowner.
So it's just not a viable.
Well, you just can't sell it. You got to do it cheap. The last job I got, I did for.
This is a beast, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The last job I got, I think I sold for $1,750.
Is that standard flow?
No, that's high flow. You can always tell because it's got that return hose, right? That's where you like.
See, my high flow is a great big things.
Yeah, it just depends on
the skid steer.
On the connector, yeah.
So your Bobcat is what, a T77? How many G?
70, and it's 90
horsepower.
94 horse, and it's 46 or 48 gallons per minute.
And so will it run this thing pretty good?
Yeah, it'll overheat. That's the only problem. In the summertime, this fucker will overheat.
That'll overheat the machine or overheat this?
It'll overheat the hydraulic oil.
Oh, I see.
And so your machine will start giving
my machine won't even run this, man. It's way too, man. You know, 75 horsepower.
It weighs over 3,000 pounds. It weighs like 3,200 pounds.
Oh my God, you're at the almost maximum lift on that thing, ain't you?
Yeah, so when I put this and my skid steer and my grapple on the trailer, the trailer's grunting, boy.
Yeah. And then when you're in the woods or whatever, and you pick this up real high,
the skid steer don't have no problem.
You don't have no problem with it?
Nah. I mean, if you go down a slope, it'll try to tip with you.
Oh yeah, I bet.
But it won't.
And if you did a lot of this, you could buy the weights for the rear of the machine too.
Yeah. This right here.
Yeah,
This thing right here, and it's only the 2 blade. I wish I would have got the one that had the 3 blades on it.
Yeah, the one I got's got 4 blades on it, and it's got the stump grinding teeth on it.
Yeah.
But it ain't as big as this. And see, mine is for 30 to 40 GPM, and my machine's 29.8. So My machine
This
would have a
one's
hard time
actually
running this.
35 to 41, and I think my machine, here, walk over here, they wrote it on there, because I told them to take, when I first bought that.
Got that fitting dripping too, ain't it? I can't never keep these. I can't never keep my damn fittings. That's
Yeah.
bitch is dripping in it. I can't never
they get
keep those
dirt.
damn
They get
things.
dirt in 'em.
And they're
You put-
stupid expensive too, man.
Yeah,
You ever try to buy a high flow? I bought a high flow, so this right here is your stump grinder.
Yeah.
So what?
I gotta put some teeth on it. I got a damn job down in Woodbury. I'm starting to got like 200 and something.
Damn. I tell you what, that stump grinder I got is pretty freaking badass, man. I've had it. I probably made $5,000 or $6,000 with it, and I ain't even turned the teeth one time.
Yeah.
I mean, I took that tooth off just to kind of look at them, and you can still see the green teeth 900 logo on the tooth.
Yeah. I gotta put something on this one before I go down there. I ain't run this one since I got that one. I've been using that one. I like it because you can see better.
Yeah.
But you get on like that job that I got down there in Woodbury. It's two people, and one guy and his neighbor. Well, the guy that I'm gonna do first, he's got like 70 stumps.
Damn,
And
dude.
so I got a guy that knows how to run that. He used to run it for the guy I bought it from.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he wants fucking a fourth of the money, 25% of the money. And I'm like, that dude, I can find somebody who can run it for a couple $100 a day.
Well, the thing about it too is as long as you're not giving up any work to do it, they just take you a little longer.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the way I think, and you know,
Well,
I want it to be easier.
I'm probably
Is this right here a weight? That's a weight on it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Can you add to that? I guess you could.
Yes, I don't.
There's two of them on there. I wonder. So how much this stump grinder right here cost?
20 grand.
Damn, $20,000. And see,
I'll tell
mine
you
was
something, though.
mine was right at 10.
It's worth it.
But yeah, oh yeah, look at the freaking drive motor on here.
Dude,
Oh
you get out
my
and
God,
watch this
dude.
thing, the first time I watched somebody else run this, because when I'm in there running,
Yeah.
no big deal. But the first time I got out and run, I was watching, that wheel didn't even look like it's spinning fast enough.
I know.
I was like, dude, you ain't got the high flow on. I went around there and stopped him, said, put the high flow on. He says, on. I got back out and I was like, damn, that thing ain't even running that fast. But it's
torque.
got so much weight and torque behind it, it'll boom.
I tell you that mine is well, it's pretty impressive for $10,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, if you was strictly grinding stump,
Yeah.
like I am, you'd probably get to the point where you said, "Yeah, I need something a little bit more."
Yeah, and see, I got a little thing in my head about stump grinding because the first stump grinder I bought was so little.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep it. I couldn't make money with it. Any stump that I'd be willing to grind out with, I could dig out with a skid steer a lot quicker. And the thing about having,
I sold my little one.
Yeah. I told you would. I said you gonna get rid of that thing, dude.
Well, I kept it for a little while because I get a lot of jobs.
It's handy. And is this thing right here stronger than the Carlton on the trailer there?
I probably can grind them faster with this because I got good at it, and plus you're sitting in that cab, you don't have to worry about nothing hitting you in the face.
It don't run the machine hot like that does, though.
It won't even.
That's a taxing thing right there, dude. I mean,
now if you ran it like right now, probably wouldn't never overheat because it's cold.
How much is this right here? How much did this cost?
40 grand.
Yeah.
But this is like one of the biggest ones you can get.
Yeah, I see that.
You see them
Oh
guys,
my God! I'm surprised at the end fittings here that they're the little fittings on this.
No, that's the return. So like if something grabs and it jams, instead of busting your hoses, because you got.
Yeah, this is case drain, right? That's your case drain.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Case drain. So it just goes back, so it don't over.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why it's a little hose, but.
I don't. My machine wouldn't be hard to be able to pick this thing up. I mean, but you can't make money with it around here, though.
I'm thinking about selling it. I knew a guy named Jimmy that owned the landscape guys over Bobcat. So he quit. I mean, he didn't sell his business. He just got out of it, and he went to work for some other land management company. He went to work for somebody. But I was thinking, I'll call him because he rents one. When he does mulching, he'll go down to Bobcat and rent one. But,
I wonder, the Bobcat down there and rents them?
Yeah.
Will they rent one for my machine?
Over there in Peachtree.
I'd like to try one out.
Yeah.
But I know that my machine's gonna have a hard time running something like this.
They're a lot smaller than this one. They're not quite as
See,
heavy,
I would want mine, if I'm doing forestry mulching stuff, mine's got to overwhelmingly dominate anything I put it in.
Yeah.
I can't, 30 GPM, dude, on high flow, you're only going to get so much no matter what you know, I mean, and nothing would be more frustrating than spending $30,000 and then sticking it on something and then not do the job.
Well,
or do the job like I think it should.
I kind of had a little bit of buyer's remorse on that because it wasn't my machine. I can't run it in the summertime without it over here. I have to run for, you can run it for about an hour, maybe 2 if you're lucky, and then you have to stop.
You need one of them cooling kits and all for that thing, like the ASV, 120 horsepower.
For that thing? Shit, I checked into it, $8 grand.
For what? Oh, for the cooler? Oh my God.
The one
well,
you see them, they go on top of your shit.
Yeah. Does the front door ever get in your way?
Yeah, all the fucking time.
See, I'm so glad that I did. I was going to go with a Bobcat, but they're just easier, you know, because the deal with, because they're right here in Peachtree City. The only reason why I didn't is this stinking door. Yeah. My door raises up like a garage door. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about this one. I mean, it's a good machine.
Hell yeah, it's a good machine.
I had no problems with it, but it's like when you're doing shit like the job I went and did yesterday, it was just a lady had 2 trees about the size of that pine right there that had fallen over on her fence. And she had an electric fence, so it was just wires, right? And so I had to go down there and cut it up and move it and just piled it up on her property. But you can't, you know, it ain't like if you in a regular skid steer, you can pick something up and then you can hop out and cut it off with a chain.
Yeah.
On that one, if you don't have it sitting all the way on the ground.
I mean, it's got to be right. I mean, you don't have no space, man.
Yeah, all the way down.
Dude.
I mean, if it's up that much, you can't open the freaking door.
Why would Bobcat, the biggest freaking manufacturer of these machines, the most known, the most sold, the best of the best, why would they not have the roll-up door? That just kills me, dude. I think they're going to do it. I think they're all going to do it. They're all going to eventually do it because, dude, that would made me not buy one. That made me not spend that $90,000 on that machine. And that was because all the other specs for the same class that I got.
I got to buy a new glass for that one.
I had
to hit that front glass. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I heard it yesterday, and I ain't even running the mulcher. I'm running that grinder, that disc grinder. This thing right here. So you got different teeth on here. Have you thought about, well, I guess you can't go with green teeth without replacing the wheel, huh?
Yeah, you'd have to replace the wheel.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth
These
that.
ain't too bad. You just have to do the lead teeth.
They're not as good as the damn green teeth.
These little side teeth, they don't really do nothing anyway.
They just throw it. I was telling the guys in the video last night when I was looking at mine, I said, you got one tooth that really does the cutting, and the other tooth that follows up on that, and the third tooth just throws the shit.
Yep. There's really, like this one that's almost straight up, there's like 3 of them, I think.
Dude, that's massive, man.
2.
Are those teeth about the same size, same price as the green teeth?
Nah, they're a little bit more expensive.
And they can't turn them 3 times.
No, you can't turn them any time.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Yeah. If you had a choice, you wouldn't do anything but green teeth, would you?
These ones right here, they're almost straight up. You can't hardly get a damn socket on there.
They don't have a tool that you can buy?
No, I finally figured it out. What you have to do is you got to get a socket. But see, once you put the socket on there ain't no room for the ratchet head. So what you got to do is you got to get a socket and an extension. And
come in there sideways a little bit.
Yeah.
That's massive, dude.
I can watch it when I'm doing it.
All right, y'all.
I know I can take about.
Okay, y'all. So that's my buddy. He did have teeth, and he gave me some extra ones. So he gave me a couple of new ones. But he also gave me some extra ones. So, yeah. I got a little video over there with him too, so, yeah. That's them right there. Hell yeah. So you can't never have too many of these, even if they are dull. I mean, even the ones that are dull here are, I mean, dude. So just having a dude close by like that has this stuff. But he told me that the Bobcat dealer over in my city, they sell them. And y'all heard what he said about the Bobcat. His biggest regret is the freaking door. That door on that skid steer. He hates the door. I knew he would. But yeah. So I'm going to Home Depot to I'm going to get 4 more of these. I'm going to get some industrial strength Loctite. I got Loctite at home, but I think I could buy a stronger version, so I'm going to be doing that. And I got 2 jobs to look at too in my neighborhood, so get some footage later.